Hi guys, Guy in Kalamazoo here. Hey, beautiful, gorgeous Michigan. I call it pre-spring day. It's beautiful. Yesterday we broke some records. It was, I believe, it got up to 62 degrees. Our normal high, I think, is around in the mid 30s anyway for late winter, early, what I call early spring. For me, spring starts March 1st, which is like in 10 days, leap year this year. But today is, as you can see behind me, the sun. It's beautiful, beautiful. I've done a little bit of yard work this morning. Got the dogs outside. They're loving it. So, yeah, very beautiful day for this February 20th, 2016. Guy in Kalamazoo here. Just update a few things, and there's a variety of things. One of my new subscribers, George, who lives in Greece, he's looking to get a Surface, and I promised him I would do an in-depth, thorough review this weekend. Okay, so as my followers know, I love my Surface, absolutely love it. My Surface 3, the first one, had issue with the display. It was very odd, and they Microsoft figured out it was not even a software issue. Even me, I totally reset the Surface back to original factory settings, reinstalled drivers, uninstalled 10, went back to 8.1, and still the display worked. There was just no touch. It was just very, very, very weird. Honda. See, he wants back out. I don't want him outside when I'm doing this vlog. There's probably somebody walking down the street. Anyway, let me move on. So, yeah, there was problems with that. So a couple weeks ago, I got a replacement because it is under full warranty. And something I don't like about Microsoft is, I think I explained this maybe in my last vlog, but something I don't like, and I love Microsoft, but one of their practices, I can understand why they do it, but unlike like AT&T, if I break my phone, they're going to send me a replacement, then I send them back the old one. Well, I can understand that, because if I don't send them back the broken one, they're going to put the full charge of the phone on my bill. Where Apple, I'm sure, does the same thing. It's like, hey, my iMac broke. Okay, here's the new one, send us the old one. Microsoft doesn't do this. They do it two ways. They will put, I believe it's $400 or $500 on a credit card, and they'll hold it until they get the broken one, and then they'll overnight you the new one. Well, I don't have that kind of money lying around. Plus, I don't use credit cards. For me, it's overnight. That they emailed me a FedEx label. So I just take it to my FedEx store. They're going to get it. In fact, I did that this morning with this. I haven't even said why I'm returning the other one. But anyway, the other one had to go back. But I went to FedEx this morning, FedEx it. Then Microsoft promises 5 to 8 business days to determine or fix whatever the issue is and get it back to me. So I'm going to be without a Surface all this upcoming week. I imagine probably the middle of the following week I'll get the replacement. Okay, so this Surface 3 that I've had, and no, it's not a Pro, it's just the Surface 3 LTE, which I love. And yes, I will, George, I will be doing an in-depth review on it when I get it. It's going to be a couple weeks, though. But I love it. And the issue with this one was I was going to bring it and show you, but yeah, I didn't. That's okay. I bought a very nice case for it, Urban Gear. It's not cloth. It's a heavy plastic. It's a very nice case. And it's very tight. And when we were putting it in, the upper right corner of the Surface cracked. The screen cracked. And the Surface still worked. The touch screen, everything worked. In doing some research online, actually, I don't know if it's a design issue or issue with the Surface 3, but it seems like a lot of screens crack in that upper right-hand corner. So, at any rate, I talked to Microsoft. They are going to get it. They're going to look at it and make sure that I didn't abuse it, which I didn't abuse it. And then they're going to replace it. So I should be getting that next week. So that's what's going on with the Surface 3. And yes, my next vlog, unless something happens, my next vlog will be in-depth review on the Surface 3. Okay. So, speaking of Microsoft products, this phone is a Lumia 640. I love it. I love it. It is not Windows 10, it's Windows 8.1. It didn't even cost me $50. No, I take that back. Because I wanted overnight shipping, I wanted rush shipping, and I bought this through the Microsoft Store. Microsoft Store had it on sale for $49. And I went from Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus to this, which Chris now is using the Edge Plus, and he loves it. He's got a Note 4, but then we had AT&T switch out the SIM cards, and he's now using the Samsung. He loves it. Okay, so what's the cost of a Samsung Galaxy? Like $600, I think, which I'm still going to be paying on, because I've got it through AT&T Next. This phone is paid in full. This phone is, $64.99 with shipment. It is an AT&T Go phone, but it's unlocked. And all I had to do was call AT&T, and they put my number on it. Good to go. I love this phone. Part of the Windows ecosystem, which I love. All the Windows. My Surface, it integrates well with the Surface, integrates well with the Xbox, and integrates well with my computer setup here, Windows 10. So, I just love this phone. It's and if something happened to this phone, guess what? Best Buy has them on sale this week, I think, for $30. It is a Lumia 640. And yeah, it feels kind of cheap, but it's pretty durable plastic. And guess what? I'm not going to do it right now, but you can take the back off. You have access to the battery. You have access to the SIM and your micro SD card. Yes, this phone will take micro SD cards. Up to 128 gig, which I only have 32, because I do use OneDrive quite a bit in the cloud, a lot. Which I happen to have, I think, the 1 terabyte in the cloud, and I'm not even close to filling it up. So anyway, the 640, I'm loving. It's not as fancy, and it doesn't do a lot of the things that maybe the Android system would do. And yes, there are some apps, like my banking app. I think I had an Etsy app. There's something else. I can't remember. There's a few apps that are in the Android store that are not here living on the Windows store. And you know what? I'm okay with that, because I've got, I've got the internet. I just go to the internet and bring up the banking or whatever I need to bring up. So this phone, if you're looking for a good Windows phone, Lumia 640. I was told, don't get into the preview program of Windows 10. Wait until Windows 10 is definitely available, then upgrade. Because I've heard that there are some issues with Windows 10 on this phone. And I'm happy with that. I can't wait to get Windows 10 on this, but Windows 8.1, fine. Next topic, gaming. I was telling Chris this morning when we were out. I'm not in a quandary, but gamers will understand this. It's like, okay, you've been focusing on a game for a long time. I'm in the middle of what the hell am I going to do next? I just finished the Assassin's Creed Chronicles series, which, by the way, my order of them is number 3, China probably, because it was the first one, and I know that the programmers for the series were kind of feeling their oats and feeling their way. Number 2 was Russia. Number 1, India. I enjoyed India actually more than any of the others. Um, but the Chronicles series overall, for as cheap as they were and as good as they were platformer games, the art design, they were beautiful. Sound design. Story, pretty integrated with all three. Not a really strong story, but a pretty good story. And it covered many eras of history. It's very fascinating. So I would recommend anybody who loves the Assassin's Creed games to get the Assassin's Creed Chronicles. It is worth your time. Um, okay, so I'm like, okay, we're on to next. I have Unravel, which I am going to probably, if not this weekend, finish it next weekend. I will. I love Unravel. It's one of the most graphically beautiful games I've ever played. It's just, I've been playing platformers now like Ori. Ori was my game of the year last year. And I know this. I think my problem with Unravel is I kind of know the story and I know where it's leading up to. The name of the title, Unravel. You're unraveling the story as it goes. I believe, I don't know this for a fact, but the older lady in the beginning of the game, I think you're helping her relive those memories that she had. You're filling up this photo album with things you're finding. I believe there's 8 sections of the game, and I just finished 4 last night. So, but I am also moving on with an old standby, Gears of War. Gears of War Ultimate Edition. I'm in the section right now, which I never owned the PC version of the game. And with the Ultimate Edition, they included the chapter that was on the PC version and not originally on the 360 version. And I'm in that chapter right now. So, I know I'm pretty close to the end. I think I'm in like Act 5. I think there's Act 6, or I might be wrong. But I'm pretty close to finishing that, and I do want to finish that. Then I still have The Witcher 3. And it's like I've got all of these games that, yeah, I want to play, but I'm not passionate about, I want to really play this. And I'm probably not going to feel that way until either Gears 4 or Mass Effect come out. Maybe. I do want Quantum Break. I'm not going to get it day one. I do want Doom. None of these games I'm going to get on day one. I think the only one I'm going to be getting day one probably is Gears 4. Because I want to wait and see what the reviews are, especially like with Doom. I know Doom's probably going to be a real kick-ass great game, but I'm just a little hesitant about day one games anymore. Which, speaking of, I just saw this YouTube, interesting about Ubisoft. And Ubisoft has made a decision for no Assassin's Creed this year. And it makes perfect sense. It was more of a business talk, not really a gaming talk, but from a business standpoint, it was just very interesting that they're giving up the every year gaming model. And I think this is something Bungie might be doing with Destiny. You okay, baby? Yeah, it's Honda. Honda, come up and lay down. He's sneezing. But it looks like the business model for gaming is changing in a way. And the picture that I saw was like Call of Duty, and I was broken because those come out every year. But what it is more like it leads to like Battlefront, what Battlefront's doing. I know some gamers that are going to absolutely hate this, and I'm a little hesitant about it. But the business model is what you do is you buy the core game, say like Star Wars Battlefront. You buy that core game. Or Destiny, or I even believe Halo 5 in a way is doing this a little bit. Then you either pay a monthly fee, not necessarily a monthly fee, but you pay a little bit along the way, and then you get additions into that core game. It's more like a subscription. The business model is very interesting. And I can kind of sense and see that's where some some of these bigger AAA games are heading. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it because sometimes I think, yeah, that'd be good. Buy the core game, get some updates along the way, and those updates might cost a little bit of money, not like a big amount of money. However, that means you're online, and the online game bull crap going on, this always online thing. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe in that. So, anyway, guys, that is an update with what's going on. So, I think I took out Dead Rising 3. In fact, I bought Dead Rising 3. I don't even know when. Sometime last year, I think it was. I got it for $10, and I saw it on the shelf. In fact, the plastic, I hadn't even taken the plastic off. It was a pre-owned game from GameStop. I figured, okay, well, I'm going to get this. So maybe that might be my next game. And I've got Thief, which was free, 2-3 months ago. I downloaded it. I've not played it yet. Haven't even started it yet. So maybe that's another one. And then, of course, I got Witcher 3, which I just started that game. But it's not like grab my attention and drag me in. I have not had a game do that yet for me recently. So anyway, guys, that is the update. It seemed like there was something else I wanted to talk about. I'm going to show you this band. Actually, there's a few bands. I'm going to talk about 2 bands right now. Okay, Aria Flame, which is from Grand Rapids. Really, really, really good band, Aziza and her group. Then another one, Forever Still, which actually, they're just a small band, and just look them up. They're really, 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 really good. Forever Still. So, hey, and I'm talking about bands because I hear Chris has got some of his music going on downstairs. So let's see what else. I think that's it. Outside of this beautiful day, and Queen Mira behind me. So you guys have a good one. Enjoy your gaming, enjoy the life, enjoy your life, and don't forget to treat others with the respect that they deserve and you deserve. Because nobody on this planet is better than anyone else. So, yeah, guys. Oh, Cuphead. That's a game I can't wait for right there. So anyway, guys, yeah, take care, and I'll see you probably in a few weeks. I'm not going to do an unboxing with the Surface when I get it back. But I will be doing my review on it in depth. So take care, guys, and yeah, we'll talk soon.